Hi friends, today I am discussing about the Jupyter Dash demo using Colab and deployed using ngrok server. So first you need to install Jupyter Dash. So what is a Jupyter Dash? Jupyter Dash is a open source library for visualizing purposes and build dash up from Jupyter environments and other environments. It is an open source library. It is a new library. So these are the important libraries to import. Flatly for visualization purposes, Jupyter Dash. Uh, we are deploying this dashboard into server. So these are the important requirements. And so this is the backend code or important code to for seeing the server. So we are creating application. So I am giving like that app is equal to Jupyter Dash underscore name. What will be the output layout should be based upon you as your wish. You can decide. I am using only. I will present only graph or scatter plot. So I take html.div. You know, norm in HTML we write greater than and less than in between using div, but in we write like that. HTML for heading it is the title, and we are showing the graph. So I am write dcc.graph from the core components. I am importing this label color scale on dcc.dropdown color scale dropdown, because the dropdown means some multiple options will be present, so we can change the color of the graph. That's why I'm giving like this value player. Now these are the different colors and options. We need to give different options for select different colors. So I am writing like this for scene px dot colors. So in dot name and role color spaces, in this method in these color spaces so many colors will be there. So I am assigning to this c, and this c will be label and callback to when we change any color, it should be also updated. So I am giving callback option to update output graph figure. Output will be like that. So I am what is the output graph will be present at the server. So what is now I am giving title as figure input from color scale. We are giving values. So I am drawing. I am presenting scatter plot. So I am returning scatter plot, and this is the data, and these are the xy's, and colors we can change. Render mode means it is in, so it will be present in or it will be deployed in web server. So I am doing WebGL, and this is the main code. After that, you need to run app.run underscore server mode equal to external. Don't use external. If you use internal, you get like this. So because we don't have any internal server now, so we don't need to do like that one. So put mode equal to external. After running this, you can get your URL. If you open this URL, you can't get any output because we are not assigning to server to the server. We are not assigning any data to the server. So I am using ngrok server. So you need to first install ngrok server using pip install. And this is other. After this, you need to authorize the ngrok server. So there one token will be there. You need to copy this token. How you get token? Go to ngrok website. You need to go to ngrok website. It is loading. After, you need to sign up with your mail or GitHub account. After sign up, you will one page will be open like this, like that. You need to copy this token. This is the authorization token. Uh, Copy and run. Copy and run. After, your token will be configured. After that, from ngrok input ngrok and public URL. So ngrok.connect port, it will be deployed in localhost. So when you run external this command, one port will be given, one port will be come after you run. Then copy that port number. Then run public URL. Then one URL will become run that URL in new tab, or then you can see this output. See, this is the output. If you are getting any error, use this command and run again this snippet. Thank you. Please subscribe my channel.